Throughout history, there have been objects surrounded by myth, power, and blood, but few are as mysterious or as deadly as the Spear of Destiny. Also known as the Holy Lance, it was said to grant divine power to whoever possessed it. Power to control the fate of nations and the lives of men. For centuries, it passed from empire to empire, carried by kings and conquerors. But in the 20th century, it found its way into the hands of a man who believed he was destined to rule the world, Adolf Hitler. According to ancient legend, the Spear of Destiny is the weapon that pierced the side of Jesus Christ during the crucifixion. The Roman centurion Longinus used it to confirm that Christ was dead. From that moment, the spear was said to be infused with divine, or perhaps cursed, energy. The one who held it could not be defeated in battle. It became a relic of power, passed from Rome to Byzantium, from Charlemagne to the Holy Roman emperors. Napoleon is said to have sought it, but never found it, and centuries later it would capture the imagination of the Nazis. Hitler first saw the Spear of Destiny in 1912, long before he became the Führer. At the time, he was a failed artist wandering the streets of Vienna. Inside the Hofburg Museum, he found the relic, a long, dark iron spear, adorned with gold and silver bands. When he stood before it, witnesses said he fell silent for minutes. Later, he claimed that in that moment he felt a strange connection to the destiny of the world. The legend says he believed the spear was calling to him, that whoever possessed it would hold the fate of the world in his hands. Years later, when Hitler rose to power, he ordered the relic seized from the museum. The Spear of Destiny was taken by the SS and placed in Nuremberg under heavy guard, alongside other sacred relics and treasures the Nazis had looted from across Europe. Himmler and the SS leadership were obsessed with the occult. They believed ancient artifacts contained real supernatural power, weapons of the gods waiting to be awakened. The spear became a symbol of that belief and of Hitler's conviction that his rise was guided by fate. But there was another side to the legend, a curse. It was said that whoever lost the spear would lose their life soon after, and as the war turned against Germany, that curse seemed to awaken. In April 1945, as Allied forces advanced into Nuremberg, a U.S. division under General George S. Patton captured the city. Among the treasures they seized was the Spear of Destiny itself. That very afternoon, just hours later, Hitler committed suicide in his bunker in Berlin. The prophecy had come true. The man who lost the spear lost his life. The Americans took the relic to Austria and later returned it to the museum in Vienna, where it remains to this day. But the question is, was that the real spear? Some historians and occult researchers believe the artifact on display is a replica, and that the original disappeared during the chaos of the war. There are stories that another spear was hidden in secret vaults beneath the SS castle at Wewelsburg, a place where Himmler performed dark rituals with his inner circle. The castle's layout was designed as a temple to ancient Germanic gods, its floor shaped like the Black Sun. What if the Nazis had more than one relic, or something far more powerful than metal? After the war, strange reports emerged. Soviet archives mention an artifact seized from Berlin and sent to Moscow under Stalin's orders. U.S. intelligence files also hint at occult items taken by the Office of Strategic Services, the early CIA. No one ever confirmed what they were. In the decades that followed, the legend of the spear grew stronger. Some believed it was used in secret Cold War experiments. Others claimed it was hidden by secret societies, waiting for another leader who believed in destiny. But what makes the Spear of Destiny story truly chilling is how much Hitler believed in it. To him, the war wasn't just about politics or power. It was a spiritual battle between light and darkness. He surrounded himself with astrologers, occultists, and mystics. He sent expeditions to Tibet to search for the origins of the Aryan race. He built entire departments within the SS to recover mythical artifacts, the Ark of the Covenant, the Holy Grail, the Spear of Destiny. The Nazis mixed science and sorcery, believing they were unlocking forces that could rewrite history. And yet, the legend of the spear may not be just myth. In the centuries since the Crusades, it has appeared and vanished many times, always during moments of great conflict. Charlemagne carried it into battle until the day he died. Otto the Great held it while founding the Holy Roman Empire, and each time its bearer's empire collapsed soon after. Perhaps it was never a gift from heaven, but a curse, a weapon of temptation that destroys those who believe they can control destiny. Today, the Spear of Destiny rests in Vienna's Hofburg Palace, or so they say. Tourists walk past it every day without knowing its story. The metal looks ordinary, dull with age, but to those who believe in history's dark currents, it still holds power. Some say strange things happen near it, that cameras malfunction, that people feel dizzy or faint. Others claim the original spear is still hidden somewhere in the mountains of Austria, guarded by descendants of those who swore to protect it. The truth may never be known. But the legend of the Spear of Destiny remains one of the most haunting tales of the 20th century, a story where myth and madness collide. It's a reminder that even the most ruthless men can become slaves to belief, and that sometimes the greatest weapons are not forged from steel, but from faith, fear, and the hunger for power. Whether divine or cursed, the spear continues to cast its shadow over history, and perhaps somewhere, someone still believes they were born to find it.